So we're here with Jamie Splatt following our 2-0 home defeat this afternoon to Marlow Town. Jamie, I think it's fair to say a really difficult afternoon really out there on the pitch.
Yeah, I would say it was a tough game. I think first half, I think we had a lot of the ball. Just kind of play side to side. I think towards the end of the half, was trying to play penetrating passes through the lines, but just wasn't working for us in the first half. Really.
And they set their stall out quite early, didn't they? Because let's be honest, they were quite physical. There was lots of pushing and shoving. I was doing commentary with Mick, and what we couldn't quite believe was they weren't overly physical, but they were niggly. They were just, challenging for everything and leaving a shoulder in and barging and shoving and pushing. It wasn't aggressive stuff, but probably something that we've not really been used to so far this season.
Yeah, no, in saying that, I think the first time we played them at their ground, I think that's how they came at us. I think they got into our heads a bit. I think they saw that we're a young team, and they just wanted to bully us today. I think they done it the last game as well. I think we didn't have key players playing yet. Kenny was missing, which in the midfield, I think he's kind of dominant, militant. That wouldn't really happen to him. I think we had a couple players missing that could help us in that department. But
you say Kenny's missing. I mean, what is the score with Kenny at the moment? Is he due back to us?
Yeah, I think he's coming back. He's going to train on Thursday, he said, so hopefully he's back in the squad on Saturday.
Right, I saw him warming up pre-match, so that's a good sign anyway, isn't it? What about Michael Leachy? Do you know how he's getting on?
Yeah, so he said he's going to train on Thursday as well. I think Coxie just had a little nick today. Gus was playing half fit. I think on Thursday we had about 7-8 players training, so a lot of players were resting on Thursday because little niggles.
Yeah, there's a couple of injuries around the camp at the moment, isn't there? And hopefully we can get some of those key players back, as you say, like Kenny and Michael. I mean, Michael's very good at bombing forward down the wing as well, isn't he?
No,
and so we conceded in the first, I think, 16th minute, I think, or something like that. And of course, inevitably, it was Dave Tarpey that popped up in the right place. And we know Dave of old, and we know if you give him a chance like that, he's going to put it away, isn't he?
Yeah, I think we spoke about him before the game. Just said we know once he gets in the box, he's gonna be good. I think it was a bit soft defensively. I think communication was a bit wrong in that goal. Then I think the second goal, I don't think it's a pen. I think Fabio stood up. The ref was inconsistent today, I would say, but I don't want to talk about that.
Well, again, on commentary, when it comes to the penalty, actually, myself and Mick, none of us thought it was actually a penalty. It looked like cleverly, the winger ran into Fabio. Fabio's just stood there. He didn't step into his way. If anything, it looked like the winger actually stepped into Fabio's way, and he won himself a penalty. And I mean, look, if it was one of our players, we'd probably be saying well done. But actually, to concede like that right on the brink of half time must have been pretty soul destroying for the team. Yeah,
no, definitely. I think the goal went in. I think we've come in the change room. I think we were ready. Come in, the gaffer spoke. I think we went out there not even worrying about the score. We just said we can play our game. If we get the first goal, then game back on. But I think we just pushed, but nothing really.
And the irony, of course, we know Dave, we know what he's capable of doing, and actually, apart from the goal, we managed to keep him quite quiet today, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. I think we know what we're going to get from him. He's going to work hard off the ball. I think if he gets the yard, as I said, he'll score. But I don't think he done much besides score today.
Yeah.
But that's
what good forwards do, mate. They score. They put the ball in the back of the net when you need them to, and that's what he did. So fair play to him today. And I noticed in the second half we pushed you more into the midfield, more central.
Yeah, I think we've done that. We've done that a couple of times this season. I feel like when I played, just tried to get a grip of the game. I felt good when I went in there.
Yeah, I said to you, didn't I, just before we started the interview, actually, I didn't know I was going to be interviewing you today, but I said to you, coming up the ramp into the clubhouse, that you looked a lot better when you went into that middle position. Your physicality, you're a big lad, you're strong, and you certainly seem to get a little bit of joy in the second half in that position. So, you look really good out there in the middle of the park.
Yeah, thanks. No, I would say that's my best position. I feel like I'm more comfortable there. I know what I can bring and help the team. I felt like we done the change at the right time. I think the gaffer made the change at the right time. And I think from we done that change, we were just on the front foot for the rest of the game. But as I said, we couldn't get, nothing gave today. So
no. And how are the two injured players that went off? How's Ollie and Coxie?
To be fair, I think Coxie and Ollie saw the physio, so hopefully they're back in on training on Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes.
Good. And another big one on Saturday, of course, away at Rains Park Vale. We beat them earlier in the league. A good result for us last time we played them. Very good result. Of course, we came out of the blocks, started really quickly and scored. In fact, it was Tyler scored a very early goal in that game. They're going to be looking for revenge on Saturday, aren't they? That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think we just have to forget about today and go into the next game, really. I think we know what we can do when we're at our best, so hopefully we can make today right by a win at Rains Park.
Well, it hasn't made much difference to the league. That's the good news. We're still fourth. We're still in the playoff position. We've just got to try and pick up some points and make sure we maintain that place in the playoffs. And you were chosen as the man of the match day for Leatherhead by the Untouchables, who sponsored the game. Do a great job down here. Great name as well, the Untouchables. So well done to you. And talking to one of them at the bar, he said mainly it was for your second half performance, where you slotted into that midfield position, and they felt you did really well, sort of taking a bit of control in the middle of the park, which, because of their physicality, I think we struggled a little bit with in the first half. So well done to you, mate. And good luck on Saturday. I'll be there again, and let's hope we can pick up 3 points away at Rains Park Vale.
Thank you.
Good man. Thanks for you.